Do you wish you had done anything different when opening up your relationship? What has been the hardest thing about Chrissy moving out? How do you cope with agreeing to become poly and then the separation? What is going to happen for this channel? Hey, I'm Bria, and you might remember me from the channel BriaAndChrissy, where usually Chrissy's here, but today it's just me, and I wanted to give you a little bit of update on my life. So I went onto the social medias and I said, what questions do you have for me post-separation if I wanted to make a video? And I have to say, the questions that you have for me were so thoughtful, showed how much you care about me. It was like, not what's your favorite color. It was like, I need to know how you're doing, how you're really doing. And I want to be completely transparent and honest with you in that I am so used to making content alongside Chrissy that doing this by myself is terrifying. And I guess just being open and honest helps. It's like if I didn't have something to say, Chrissy would say it for me, and vice versa. Like, and we could piggyback off each other. She has a joke, I have a joke. Banter, banter, banter. You know? Now it's just me. Banter myself. So. You're so funny. Answer some questions. Okay. Do you wish you never tried poly? That is such a loaded question. Like a hard yes and a hard no. Like a hard no because I would still be with Chrissy. I don't know if I want to be with, I don't know. Look, this is too soon for me to process everything. But am I glad I tried poly? Yes, because if I hadn't tried poly, I wouldn't have met the two amazing women that I'm dating right now, Miranda and Alana, and I'm so grateful that I have them in my life. Miranda has become my nesting partner and she has moved in. I am very happy in a lot of moments in my life and really sad in a lot of others. I did not read your questions first. Wow, your questions are so intense. Do you think you will ever fully move on? No. Ooh, wow, y'all came in with the intense ones. I'm just starting from the beginning. What happened to the cats? Let's go a little lighter. So we had 4 cats. We had Liam, Ty, Simon, and Benji. I got all the good ones. Sorry, Ty. I'm not sorry. Chrissy was really attached to Ty, so she took that cat, and I wasn't, so whatever that means. Do you feel more free? You look really happy with Miranda. I loved being with Chrissy. I love my relationship with Chrissy. Like, what an incredible human and what an incredible journey and experience and life we created and we had together. But I think there was always, for me, a feeling like there was always something bad in the back of my head that could happen. And I think it came with being with somebody who had so much ups and downs. It kind of created like a slight instability feeling within my system. I think there was just a lot of highs and lows. And I think this is a more stable thing. And so I think I do feel more free in that way. Not that, you know, that wasn't an incredible experience, an incredible journey. And I really loved the ride. How did you realize that you were polyamorous? I feel things so intensely and I love so intensely. And I just think I am capable of so much love. I've had really incredible friendships my whole life for like 20-year plus friendships, and I just love so deeply that it does kind of make sense that I am capable of polyamory, and I think I'm really good at being attentive to my partners and showing up and being present and just loving them so deeply. How are you managing the living situation? Are you both still under one roof? Chrissy and I do not live together anymore. She lives in her truck in a camper, and her girlfriend has a RV, and I don't know much more than that. I think I don't have any more information than that right now. Lessons you've learned so far. Don't ever feel bad for loving with everything that you have. Is there any kind of grudge held between you and Chrissy? I cannot speak for her. Can you speak for her? I don't know if she has a grudge towards me. I hope not. Because I know I really tried my best. But if I wasn't enough or I didn't do things right, then I hope she can find peace with me, within herself towards me, to not have a grudge, because I would never want that. I really don't. I have highs and lows. I have moments where I'm like, how could somebody do this, right? Or moments of anger, deep moments of sadness, but I don't think I hold grudges. I don't think I hold a lot of anger in. I'm pretty good at letting that go. What was it behind the scenes that was like the final thing that broke the camel's back? Well, for me, it was Chrissy telling me she wanted her girlfriend to be her primary partner. That did it for me. There was no coming back for me. There really wasn't. And then the next day, you know, I went and got all my tattoos and felt all the physical pain, the emotional pain, and knew the camel's back was officially broken. That's a really cool question. Do you think you can be happy as both polyamorous or monogamous? 100%. I always was super capable of monogamy. I consider myself an extremely loyal partner. For the first 7 years of Chrissy and I's relationship, I never looked at another woman. I was not interested in another woman. I was never tempted by another woman. I was just so like Chrissy sexual, like only focused on her and me and her's relationship. And when we opened up our relationship, when she came out as poly, I was like, oh, okay, I can pick the blinders up, I can see other women, whoa. And yeah, so I am very capable of monogamy, but now that I am in a relationship with 2 women, I am very aware of my ability to have loving feelings for more than one person. So I can see that I am capable of both of those. What have you learned about relationships? To put yourself first. Oof. It's one of the things that I love about myself, is that I am capable of loving so deeply. It's so hard. I never put myself first. And Chrissy would always say, like, take care of yourself. I wouldn't ever put myself first. I always wanted to make sure she was okay. And I was the same way in my past relationship. You know, you repeat these cycles, you but if I want to grow and be a better version of myself, I have to learn to do that. Because I'm just gonna fall into the same patterns and have the same problems in all of my relationships moving forward. So I got it. Saying that out loud makes me feel like I'm being selfish. Because when you love someone, you do anything to take care of them. That is my mindset. But when you love someone, you do anything to take care of them, right? Do you wish you had done anything different when opening up your relationship? No. No. I trusted, I showed love, I gave 100% of myself. I have no regrets. I know that. And in the end, when you love someone, you want them to be happy. And if you love someone, you set them free, right? So this is what she always wanted. Then I wanted to be happy because I love her. And that's what love is. Let's do a light one, shall we? Would you ever want to post song covers on YouTube again? You're so talented. Thank you, Bailey. Absolutely. I'm actually, I just filmed 10 original covers of my own music for my new album that I'm working on. I'm so excited. Those will be coming out somewhat shortly. I'm still working on the album. Hopefully the album will be done shortly. It's lovely to see that you're so supportive of Chrissy, but I'm wondering if you are feeling anger too. Yes, and that is something I'm working on with my therapist, because that is the emotion that I like the least. I've always said anger feels more irrational and that you can't process that emotion very well. And so I like to feel sadness because then I understand my emotions and I can try to work through it. My therapist has taught me that anger teaches you boundaries and like it's a valid feeling. Trying to be more loving to my anger. You've probably been asked this, but are you okay? Are you safe and happy? Yeah, I'm safe. In my happy moments, happier than I've ever been. In moments, sadder than I've ever been. What has been the hardest thing about Chrissy moving out? Not waking up next to her and cuddling her. Like my silly voices that I do at her and that she does back at me. Or like the way that we cuddle, just things like that. Or the way that she smells, or just the way that she looks at me, you know. What is the best thing about Miranda moving in? Getting to wake up next to her. Getting to cuddle her. The way she looks at me. I feel very seen and very appreciated, very adored. And I feel all those things for her. I wanted to say that I admire your strength. I went through a similar breakup and I'm sending you love. Thank you. I'm sending you love back. What's your secret to a good relationship? Don't ask me. I just lost my 12-year relationship. Always be you and strive to love unconditionally. Do you have any new goals for the future that went on your radar before the breakup? I've started my own production company on the OF platform. I'm creating the content that I always wanted to see as a young lesbian that I just didn't feel like that was represented out there. 2 women that actually loved each other, enjoyed touching each other, knew how to touch each other, you know, weren't faking or making sounds. Like, it's the content I always wanted to see. Plus, I make really sexy content with my girlfriend, so it's pretty cool. What is going to happen for this channel? Like, I have a vision of what I would ideally like to happen, but I have to also be very respectful for what Chrissy wants. I know that it's misleading. This channel says BriaAndChrissy. We are no longer together, but we have so much content together that it doesn't feel that misleading. Moving forward, I don't really know what will happen. If Chrissy will want to make solo content, if in the future at some point we'll make content together. I'm not really sure if that is in the cards or not. I just know that I like making content and I would like to make content. Have you started envisioning a new life? I think I kind of was forced to. I get stuck into this, like, you know, repetition of like, how is my life? How is it possible that my life has changed so much? Because when you get used to something for 12 years, we were together for 12 years, how can you actually think that your life could be different, you know? I didn't spend more than 10 days away from Chrissy in 12 years. And now I've spent, you know, it feels like, I don't know, a month, 2 months. I don't know. I've seen her twice in like 3 months or 2.5 months. I'm not really sure, but it blows my mind to think that I just don't even see her anymore. We talk from time to time. I talked to her today for the first time in like 3 or 4 days on the phone, and it's weird, but I mean, it's also not weird, but it's weird because I don't know how to feel. It's like part of me just wants to be like, no, don't talk to this. Don't talk to this person. This person causes you pain. But then the other part is like, talk to this person. You love this person so much. You want to talk to this person. It is a mind F. Have you ever thought about how your fans will react? You helped me to change my life. Well, that's beautiful. I'm so glad that I was able to be there for you. For all of you. For anybody that I was able to help, even a little bit. I am so grateful. I know that so many people looked up to us, looked up to our relationship. I looked up to our relationship. I thought we were, you know, the pinnacle. So I get it. I know that a lot of you all are upset and sad that you grew up with us, that you watched us, you loved us. It made you feel like you could find someone. Made you feel like you could love the person that you wanted to love. So I get it. It's sad. So yes, I've thought about how you all will react. And I'm sad with you. I get it. Do you think that you will ever take a break from dating and just be on your own for a while, like date yourself? That's a great question. I am a serial dater, the textbook serial dater. I went from being in a 5-year relationship to being in a 12-year relationship with Chrissy with pretty much no time in between, to now the relationship that I'm in with Miranda and Alana with no time in between because they overlapped. So I have not spent any time on my own. I can do better for myself, but I'm just terrified. And I know you can understand that and relate to that. I don't know. Maybe I'm a coward. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just really, really lucky in that I found incredible partners. How do you cope with agreeing to become poly and then the separation? I think if I think about it in that way, I will have a really hard time processing things, right? Because then I can feel all betrayal or pain or all these different emotions. But if I look at it like, gosh, this was hard, but look at all the incredible positive things that have come into your life, that is the only way to move forward and to feel okay, right? You have to see the positives. Why do you guys still post on this account? I am so grateful for this platform. I am so grateful that so many of you all have watched my individual journey, Chrissy's individual journey, our journey together. We put everything into this channel, and there is nothing in me that wants to stop putting everything of myself into this channel. How incredibly lucky am I to have a platform to get to speak my voice and to get to reach so many incredible people out there. I would be a fool not to use this platform. Is there ways that we can go about this in the best way? Which is, I don't know. If Christy wants to make content on here, I will be completely supportive. Like I said, we're still trying to navigate it. But I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for all the years that you have stuck by, or if you're new, welcome. What a weird time to come in. If you're not new, thank you for sticking by and being here. And for the beautiful questions. You all see our hearts. You see Chrissy's heart. You see my heart. You've seen how much heart we've given to you all over the years. You get it. Thank you for getting it. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for loving us individually. Thank you for loving us together. And thank you for continuing to love us individually. And that's it. As always, I'll see you sometime soon. big kiss, big hug.